People can hear us. It's too serious. Well, hello, everybody. It's Dr. Freed coming to you here Friday night. It is 6 o'clock. We're getting ready to start trivia. I am going to put up a new form to submit answers in the chat right now. I reset the form so that anybody can access it before it was set to our PV learners only accounts. So I will be putting that up here in the chat. You can also open up the link once again that was sent out earlier. And that'll work for you. So the first 2 rounds this evening will be done through Google Forms. I'll be putting up some different things on the screen. Google Forms will be where we submit our answers. it is very important that you put your name, your student's name, in the Google form. And then later on, when we do our Kahoots, that you use your name. A lot of times the students, when they do Kahoots at school, they don't actually use their name. They will make up a fun name for themselves. For us to be able to keep our scores straight, we want to make sure that we are doing our name both in the Google Forms and in our Kahoots. Do me a favor right now. If you're watching from home and want to comment in the chat, just say hello, say that we're here. Let me know. I see we've got 22 people watching, but it'd be fun to know who's actually coming in. So if you want to pop something into the chat there real quick, we will bring some people on screen, hopefully a little bit later once I get things rolling smoothly. But we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Probably give it till about 6:05 before we actually start answering or asking any questions. So go ahead, pop in the chat. Let us know that you're here. Tell us that you're excited to play. Want to thank Lila Freeman for saying I'm excited to play. Thanks for coming in, Lila. So we'll get a little bit more music going here for a few minutes. Let everybody get that Google form opened up. Remember, you should be watching me on one device, answering on another device. That'll be the easiest for you. So go ahead and pop some of those comments into the chat. We'll have a little music play here, and then we'll get started with our first round. Our first round tonight is going to be about Disney and Marvel characters, which I'm sure many of you love. So once again, check that chat for our link. I'll also pop it up here on the screen here in just a minute. Let's see, I can show that one. So there's our form. Once again, you can click on that in the chat, or you can go to the PTO's email that they sent out and go ahead in there. Awesome. Courtney's here. Mariam's here. Reagan's here, ready to play. Awesome. We'll play a little bit more music here, and we'll get started in just a minute. It's really annoying because I've got these set up different. Should be okay. Scroll this way to get to that screen. That's fine. Scroll up. Awesome. Want to say hi to Reagan, Sydney, and Jordan, Aaron. Thanks for the love for the bow tie here. I got my light up bow tie going. You guys know I love my bow ties. Somebody asked, can I hop in on the second round? Sure, hop in whenever you want. The way that we're going to be doing our point totals for our winners tonight is our total points at the end of the night. You will get actually 100 points for every question that you get right, because when we get into the Kahoot rounds, each one of those is worth 100, and then it works its way down. Excuse me, not 100, 1,000. You'll get 1,000 points for each of them. So the biggest total that you could get tonight is 41,000 points. Did want to say thank you to all the people that RSVP'd to come in tonight. We'll be getting you guys your bonus point. I'll be tying your last names in there from your email. So thank you to everybody that RSVP'd. Ethan and Finley Williams are here. Awesome. And the whole family. Fantastic. And then we've got the Chens here. Avriana and Deslin. Awesome to see you guys. I said the Finleys. Look at that picture. I don't know what he's got going on there, but that looks pretty exciting. Ethan and Finley Williams. So we've got 25 people watching. Hoping everybody's had a chance to open up the Google form for round number one. And here's the deal. If you can't get the Google form open and you want to just go ahead and answer on paper, you could do that and email it to the PTO. I'll share their email up on the link or up on the chat later. But I think most of us probably have that Google form open. Lots of our students using Google Forms at schools every day. So let me go ahead and pull up our first round here. Our first round is going to be on Disney characters or Marvel characters. So here we go. Oh, let me get it this way a little bit bigger for you so you can see it. Question number one, want to remind everybody, do not comment in the chat with the answers. You're going to put your comments, your answers into that Google form, and that's how we're going to submit them at the end. So please do not comment in the chat. So our first question, let me get that off the bottom. Who was the first Disney princess? Who was our first Disney princess? You can got some picture clues there on the screen. First Disney princess. Disney's been around for, I think, over 100 years now. So this is our first Disney princess on the screen. Question number one. I want to say thanks to Aaron Willis, got Keegan Bryant, excited to play in fourth grade, and Miss Gallo. Fourth grade was definitely our biggest grade for people interested in being a part of this. So awesome to see you guys here. 28 people watching right now. Fantastic. That was question number one. Who was the first Disney princess? Question number two. Which Disney princess did Emma Watson play? Which Disney princess did Emma Watson play? And once again, if you do not have the Google form to be answering, here's a link to it. Good luck with that one. But the PTO put that up on their Facebook page. You could click on the link there. So we'll be answering questions in this first round through our Google form. Question number two, which Disney princess did Emma Watson play? I'll give you guys the whole screen now. Question number three. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voiced which larger-than-life character? See a picture there on the screen to help you once again. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voiced which larger-than-life character? Ella Willis from fourth grade Miss Lee's class. Thanks for joining, Ella. Lila's in fourth grade Miss Orr. Awesome. Yeah, go ahead and pop in the chat there what class your student is in, what class you're in. Thanks for joining us. Question number three, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voiced which larger-than-life character? Question number four, moving into some Marvel questions now. Paul Rudd plays what smallest superhero in the Marvel Universe? Once again, question number four, Paul Rudd plays what smallest superhero in the Marvel Universe? I do live pretty close to the Deer Valley Airport, so if at any point it gets real loud here with a helicopter flying over, sorry, I'll try to give us a little pause in between when those happen. Hopefully it won't be too bad for us. Number four, Paul Rudd plays what smallest superhero in the Marvel Universe? I'll go back through all the questions at the end of the round. I'll also ask if anybody needs any repeats at the end of the round for anything they may have missed. Question number five, how many jewels, another Marvel one, how many jewels are on the Infinity Gauntlet worn by Thanos? How many jewels are on the Infinity Gauntlet worn by Thanos? I'll say hello to Miss Canella's first grade, Miss Jacqueline's pre-K. We got Sydney and Jordan Kochi. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. And Ethan and Finn are representing Hornbeck and Gallo. And Mr. Williams, you're going to have to tell me where that tiger is from in the background of your picture. That's fantastic. So thanks, everybody, for letting us know whose class you're in. What was that? Yeah. Got my trusty sidekick helping me out here tonight. How many jewels are on the Infinity Gauntlet worn by Thanos? Question number 6. What is the name of Black Panther's country? Not a real country. Won't find it on a real map. But what is the name of Black Panther's country? Awesome. Let's see here. I want to say hello to Josie from Miss Engel's class. Hi, Josie. And Miss Herchold, hello. Aaron Wills says hello from Ethan. Jack is in from Miss Wren's class. Awesome. Hello, Jack. Courtney is letting us know that Miss Gilling and Miss Lee's classes are representing here tonight. And Kindness is letting us know that Gabriella is here. And then Bella Gold is having so much fun from Miss Orr's class. Fantastic. What is the name of Black Panther's country? Question number 7. What is the name of the very popular Disney Plus character show shown here? What is the name of this character or show? Mr. Williams is telling us that Tiger was at the New York Natural History Museum. I've been there a few times. That place is pretty awesome. Haven't been to New York in a while with all of our quarantine rules now. Can't travel so much, but awesome. Reagan telling us 3rd grade rocks. She's in Mrs. Ray's class. Look at her picture there. We definitely talked about trivia today at lunch. Thanks, Reagan. Want to let everybody know I'm out here on my patio at home, and a friend of ours from Minnesota. Those of you may know I'm from Minnesota. That might help you with a question earlier or later tonight. She's outside having to do work, and she's having to wear 3 pairs of pants because it's so cold there right now. So be happy that we're here. Question number 7. What is the name of the very popular Disney Plus character or show shown here? Number 8. Name one of the 2 dwarfs whose names does not end in a Y. So there are 7 dwarfs. 2 of them have names that don't end in a Y. And this might be older stuff. Moms or dads might have to be helping out big time on this one and a few other ones throughout the night. Name one of the 2 dwarfs whose name does not end in a Y. Bella says hello to Lila. Bella, hello. Lila, hello. Ethan also says hi to Keegan. Fantastic, thanks. Name one of the 2 dwarfs whose name does not end in a Y. I've got a bug crawling on my screen here. Get out of there. All right. Question number 9. What is the newest live-action Disney movie that was also an animated movie in the past? Picture on the screen should help you there. What is the newest live-action Disney movie that was also an animated movie in the past? I have not seen this one yet, and I don't think I ever saw the original. What is the newest live-action Disney movie that was also an animated movie in the past? And question number 10. What is the one missing emotion in the screen here from Inside Out? There are 5 emotions in the movie Inside Out. We have disgust, fear, sadness, anger, and one of them that's blocked out there in the middle. What's the one that we are missing? Awesome. We got Oliver from Miss Canella's class joining us. Oliver, thanks for being here tonight. So we'll go back through all of those questions here in just a minute. What is the one missing emotion from Inside Out? So Ella just commented, when we finish, do we press submit? If you feel like you've got answers to all 10 of those questions, go ahead and hit submit. I will go back through all of them real quickly here before we move on to round number 2. So let me hit back through all of these. Ooh, we want to go back. So question number 1 was, let me hide that comment. Who is the first Disney princess? That's question number 1. Question number 2, which Disney princess did Emma Watson play? Question number 3, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voiced which larger-than-life character? Question number 4, Paul Rudd plays what smallest superhero in the Marvel Universe? How many jewels? Question number 5, how many jewels are on the Infinity Gauntlet worn by Thanos? Question number 6, what is the name of Black Panther's country? Question number 7, what is the name of the very popular Disney Plus character or show shown here? I had to put character/show because, to be honest, I've never seen it, so I'm not sure if it's the name of the character or the name of the show. And question number 8, name one of the 2 dwarfs whose name does not end in a Y. Question number 9, what is the newest live-action Disney movie that was also an animated movie in the past? And question number 10, what is the one missing emotion from Inside Out? Who's missing on the screen there? So once again, go ahead and pop your answers into that Google form. Looks like we already have 15 responses for that. We'll give you guys just a minute or so. Awesome. We got Miss Amber from the playground here. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Anybody need any repeats from this round? If there's any questions that you needed one more time, let me know. Put the number that you need repeated in the comments. If you need any repeats from round number 1, any repeats from round number 1, go ahead and pop those into the comments. Looks like we've got about 19 responses coming in, 20. Awesome. While we are waiting on that, once again, go ahead and put in if you need any comments, or excuse me, any repeats. Go ahead and enjoy a little music here before we get ready for round number 2. All right. So we're going to get our answers going. Yes, we'll send out a new form here. I'll put a new form in the chat in just a minute for round number 2. Somebody asked what we're going to do for round number 2. So some people are ready for round number 2. But before we get into it, I hope everybody submitted their answers for round number 1. Looks like we have 21 responses there. Awesome. I am going to go through the answers to round number 1 because it's nice to know if we got them right or wrong. So thank you to those of you ready for round number 2. I'll put up the Google form for that in just a minute. But here we go. Answers for round number 1. Who was the first Disney princess? That is Snow White. Snow White was the answer for our first Disney princess. And the 7 Dwarfs, which comes up later in one of our questions. Which Disney princess did Emma Watson play? Emma Watson played Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Emma Watson played Belle. It's one of our Disney princesses. Question number 3, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voiced which larger-than-life character? He voiced Maui. Maui. What was that movie? Moana. Couldn't remember the name of the movie there for a second. Maui in the movie Moana. Paul Rudd. Question number 4. Paul Rudd plays what smallest superhero in the Marvel Universe? That is Ant-Man. Paul Rudd played Ant-Man. Question number 5, how many jewels are on the Infinity Gauntlet? I thought it was 5, and then I looked it up, and there are actually 6. There's that big one in the middle, too. So 1 for each finger and the big one in the middle. I've seen all these movies, but I don't always remember all the little bits and pieces to them. So 6 was the answer for question number 5. Remember, hopefully you turned in your Google form before we're going through all the answers here. That's how we'll know who our winners were. I'll tell you a little bit about our prizes later on in the night. What is the name of Black Panther's country? Black Panther was from Wakanda. Wakanda was the answer to question number 6. Question number 7, what is the name of this very popular Disney Plus character and show shown here? That is The Mandalorian. I have never seen it, but might be something I watch here coming up. The Mandalorian. And name one of the 2 dwarfs whose name does not end in a Y. You had 2 options there, Doc and Bashful. And I actually created this question at the beginning thinking there was only one because it was only Doc, but I forgot about Bashful. So question there was Doc or Bashful. And question, there were all of them. Sorry, let's see all of them. We had Sneezy, Sleepy, Happy, Dopey, Grumpy, Doc, and Bashful. And question number 9, what is the newest live-action Disney movie that was also an animated movie in the past? That is Mulan. Mulan was our newest Disney movie. And question number 10, what is the one missing emotion from Inside Out? That's joy. And she's upside down. Joy was our answer there. So what I'm going to do next, we're going to get into round number 2. I will put in the chat here the Google form that you can use for round number 2. Go ahead and open that up. It's coming here in just a second. Round number 2, Google form. There it is, coming up in the chat. You can go ahead and click on that. Or once again, the PTO posted it up on their Facebook page earlier today. You can go ahead and submit answers through that. So thank you to the 21 people that gave responses to round number 1. We had Tyler, Piper, Keegan, Ben, Avriana, Taylor, William, Ella, Kate. Let's see here, keep going down. Jack, Bella, Lauren, Lila, Mason, Madeline, Josie, Ethan and Finley, Reagan, Oliver, Sydney, and Jordan. Thank you to those of you that got your responses into round number 1. We'll close that one out now. Round number 2 coming up, and round number 2 is going to be, it was chosen by Miss Ray's class. They helped me out with this the other day, and this will be a fun one. This is my face on other celebrities or movie or TV show characters. So that's not what I want to do. Let me get this up here. We'll get that up in just a second. Yeah, there we go. So round number 2 will be Dr. Freed's face on celebrities or other movie characters. Glad we had fun with round number 1. Round number 2, shared that Google form in the chat. Give me a thumbs up there in the chat or a we got it if you were able to open up the form for round number 2. We'll give you guys just a minute or 2 to get that one up. We'll get a little music going again. Seeing lots of thumbs up. Awesome. We were able to get our round number 2 going. I'll be back in just a second. All right, here we go. Let's get round number 2 underway. Once again, this was chosen by Miss Ray's class. Thank you to them. I got to hide our comment here. There we go. So this will be my face on a movie character, TV character, celebrity. Some of them are pretty tough, so this one might be a little harder for you. We'll see. Thanks for all the comments. Michelle Olson says hi. Thanks for being here. And Reagan is ready. Here we go. Excuse me, my face on other people. Number 1, who's that? Who is my face on there with the Lakers number 23 jersey? Anybody here from Miss Ray's class got a sneak peek of this one the other day when we were testing things out? So number 1, who is my face on right there? Lakers jersey number 23. Once again, I will go back through all of these at the end. Question number 2. My wife told me this one's really hard. Bit of a hint here. There's a microphone in one of those hands. This is probably the hardest one of the night. Question number 2. Who is my face on there? I will say whoever that is wearing a pretty cool shirt with some elk on it. Question number 2. Who is that my face is on? Hopefully everybody's got that trivia round number 2 form pulled up. If you didn't, scroll back in the comments a little bit. We put that form up on there for you. And once again, it was shared out through the PTO thing as well earlier today. They put it up on Facebook. So thank you to the PTO for helping and hosting this tonight. Who is that? Number 2. Number 3. With this one, I need the character's name or the actor's name. Who is my face covering up there? Who is this character or who is this actor? Micah Payne, hello. Hello to you. Thanks for getting your comment in there. Remember, any of our answers are going into the Google form, not into the chat. Nobody's been doing that, so thank you. Good job on that one. Let's see here. I've got a new banner to put across the bottom. Show that one going across now. Dr. Freed's face on celebrities. I didn't do it all celebrities. It's some movie characters, TV characters, things like that. Question number 4. Who am I on there? Had to cover up the name as part of the graphic. Who is my face covering there? This is one of my favorite TV shows. Who am I covering up there? Question number 4. Micah, what are we OMGing about? I'm not sure what we got going on there. Parents, hope you're enjoying this. Thanks for helping your kids get onto this. I know this is tough with COVID right now to have these engagement events, and this is super fun for me, you guys. This is what I spend my time with, watching trivia that other people are doing online, so I'm having so much fun hosting tonight. I'm glad that you're all able to be on here. Question number 4, who is that? Question number 5, once again, character name or actor name. We could do either of those, the character or the actor. Oh, Micah saw his text show up. Yeah, you type things in, it shows up, Micah. That's how it works. Very exciting. Number 5, who is that character or who is that actor? I took a trip to London about a year ago, and more than a year ago, probably 2 years ago now. And I got to see a lot of stuff that had to do with this movie in person. It was very cool. Question number 6. So not the one on the left here, not this person on the left, the one that my face is covering. What is the character name or what is the actor's name? This one might be a little bit difficult too. This was a remake of a movie that came out just a few years ago. Christy says, great idea, so much fun. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for saying thanks, Christy. I don't know if great idea to the whole evening or great idea to my face covering things. This is an idea I came up with a few years ago. We did this with some pictures actually up around my school. We posted it around. So thank you. Question number 6, who is this that my face is covering? Question number 7. That one's for real. That one's not actually that's my face on my real body, just letting you know. No, who's my face covering there for number 7? Wish my arms were that big. Number 7, who's my face covering there? Although I'm not sure I would want my hands to be that huge in comparison. Question number 7, who is my face covering in that one? Question number 8, who is that? Who is my face covering in question number 8? One of my 3rd grade friends that I talk football with every day probably knows this one. Him and I talk about the Minnesota Vikings every day. Sorry, buddy, I can't remember your name. I don't think he's on here, but who is that? Number 8. Who is number 8? All of these have been male characters so far. Number 9 is not. Who is my face on number 9? My hair's never been that long, but it was blonde when I was very young. So, question number 9. Who is 9? Sorry, Sydney and Jordan. If I could thumbs it. Go Bears. Bears. They're doing way better than the Vikings, though. The Vikings are going to tank for Trevor the rest of the season. All right. Thank you, Sydney and Jordan, or Sydney and Jordan's parents, for typing in the Go Bears there. Who's my face covering up in number 9? Number 9. And number 10. Who is that? I think, if I did it correctly, this picture may have been taken in Scottsdale. Not totally sure, but who is that in number 10 there? Who is number 10 in his red shirt? Oh, man. Now we got all the Go Bears going on. All right. Well, they're doing way better than the Vikings are. And the Packers actually lost last weekend, so we can all agree that that was good. That was good. The Cardinals are fantastic right now. Round number 3 coming up after this one is all about Arizona sports. Round number 3 coming up next will all be about Arizona sports, and we'll do that on Kahoot. I'll share a little bit of information about that in just a minute. So, question number 10 there. Who is my face covering in question number 10? So, we'll go back through all of these one more time. Oh, we have a winner. Bonus points to Mark Dyer for saying row the boat. Fantastic. That is a University of Minnesota thing. Yeah, Minnesota plays Michigan tomorrow. So high five Mark Dwyer through the computer here for row the boat. Sky Uma, go Gophers. I didn't go there, but my wife did, and I'm a huge Gopher fan. Micah Payne's excited about the Kahoot coming up. Let's back up through these all. Here we go. Once again, round number 2. Who's my face on? Number 1 there. Who is my face on there? If you feel like you got all the answers ready to go, you can go ahead and submit your Google form. Number 2, who's that with his microphone in his hand? Number 2. Corinne, not quite sure. I didn't include that one. Tried to keep things more maybe with our students' age here, our kids' age. Number 3. Character name or actor name there. And Corinne, thanks for giving the skull for the Vikings. Nice job. Number 3, character name or actor's name. Number 4, who is that fantastic TV character? The Willises are excited. Remember, don't put our answers in the chat. If you think you've got the right answer, don't put the answer in the chat. Question number 5, who is that character or what is that actor's name? That one looks like if I did a better job of photoshopping it, my head could maybe actually go on that one. 6, who is this character or actor? Who is the actor that played that character? What was the character's name? This is Avriana. Thank you, Avriana. Number 7, who is my head on there? And number 7. Number 8. Who is that football player for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? A little bit of extra information for you there. Question number 9, the only female character that we have in this one. And number 10. If anybody needs any repeats, anybody needs any one more time, go ahead and put it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll take just a minute to go ahead and let you submit your answers on that Kahoot. Excuse me, not on the Kahoot, on the Google form. Looks like we already have 14 answers coming in. Awesome. So thanks for joining us here tonight. That was our picture round. I'll back it up here one more time. Oh, my Google is talking to me. Let's see here. Let's find a new song to listen to. No repeats for Reagan. Thank you, Reagan. Awesome. Yeah. Let's find a good one. I like that first one we were listening to. All right. Yep, I'll explain the Kahoot here in just a minute. Rob's asking about the Kahoot. All the information will be up on the screen. For the Kahoot, you will definitely need a second device because you'll use it as your clicker. I'll have all the information up in just a minute. So we'll take just one more minute here to get our answers in on the Google form for round 2, and then we'll go through the answers and get into round number 3 on our Kahoot. We'll be back in just a second. All right, folks, let's get into the answers for round number 2. Looks like we have 21 responses, which was about the same amount we got from the first round, so fantastic. Quick question that came up before we get in. The question was, what city in Minnesota am I from? Minnesota, going to my Minnesota accent there. I grew up in a town called Osseo, which is about 20 minutes northwest of Minneapolis. So that was where I grew up. Went to Osseo High School. That's where I grew up there. So, yep, here we go. Answers to round number 2. Number 1 was LeBron James. That was my head on LeBron James. He's a little bit taller than I am. Number 2 was Justin Timberlake. That one was tough. That was him from the Super Bowl in Minneapolis. There you go. Number 3 was Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr., or if you put Iron Man in there, we'll accept that as well. Tony Stark, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. I've had a couple kids ask me what my favorite Marvel character is. I think he's my favorite. Hello to Tyler and Sydney. Hello, Tyler and Sydney. I always struggle with your last name. To Jerson. Thank you, Tyler and Sydney. This one is Arthur. And if you don't love Arthur, you got to watch some more PBS. Channel 8. Arthur is the answer to number 4. Number 5 was Harry Potter or Daniel Radcliffe. Took a trip to London a few years ago. Went to the whole place where they filmed all the Harry Potter movies. It was very cool. Question number 6. His name is Bert. That's the character's name, or Lin-Manuel Miranda. That is our character, Bert, played by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Question number 7 was Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. If you put Wreck-It Ralph, I'll give that to you too. That's one of my favorite movies, Wreck-It Ralph. Question number 8 was Tom Brady, now of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, making kind of a funny face there in the picture. Number 9 was Elsa. Elsa from Frozen. I've only seen the movie one time ever. Frozen. And number 10 is Tiger Woods, celebrating, making a big putt there. Tiger Woods. All right. So that brings us to the end of round number 2. That's the end of using our Google Forms for answering questions there. To those of you that said row the boat, Sky Ma, or whatever before, there we go. There's our Golden Gophers entering the field of play. So Google, for our next round, we're going to use Kahoot. And what you can do is you go to kahoot.it, kahoot.it, and enter in the code you see on the screen, 338324. Very important that whatever you used as your name for entering in round numbers 1 and 2, need to have that as your name in here as well. So if you entered in that there we go, Lila Freeman, Benjamin D, already in there. So go ahead and answer in there or get yourself entered in there. We've got Ella, Lila, Benjamin. We'll give you a minute or two to get yourself in for round number 3. You're going to kahoot.it and entering the game pin 338324. Parents that don't know how to use this, you'll realize this has been a huge tool for us during our online learning. Fun way to play some games. This one's going to be all about Arizona sports. Looks like we got 15 people in so far. We had 21 people answer for rounds 1 and 2, so I'll wait till we get up a little bit closer to that number. We got 15 in so far. Lauren Woodruff's in. Thank you, Lauren. Freeman family said this is Romy Freeman. Awesome. Thank you. Averion and Deslin are in. Fantastic. We're up to 18 there. Just so you know, our prizes for tonight, if you are our top winner, you are going to get lunch. Lunch with me. The PTO will get us lunch. We can pick somewhere to order lunch from, get it sent into school. We'll get to eat lunch in my office. My office has enough space that we can spread out as we need to. And you'll get lunch with me. I forgot to bring them home today, but our second place winners tonight will get some Pinnacle Peak Eagles water bottle stickers because lots of people have been bringing their water bottles to school every day. And third place will get some smaller stickers that they can add on there as well. So if you end up in first place, yeah. Oh, hope we're still going here. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can still see me and everything's still working for you. It just told me that I lost connection, but I think we're okay. Give me a thumbs up in the chat there if you're still able to see me and hear everything that I'm saying. We'll give it just a second to get a few thumbs up in there, hopefully. So I'm hoping I'm still there for everybody. It said that I lost connection for a minute. Hope that I didn't. If you can still hear or see me, please give me a thumbs up or a yep, we can still hear you in the comments. Still working? Okay, nobody's commenting right now, so just want to make sure we're okay. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get this Kahoot started. Give me just a second. Got 21 players in there. Fantastic. All right. So looks like everything's still working, but maybe the chat isn't still updating. So if you put things in the chat, it's probably not going to show up anymore, but that's okay. Yeah, you can still see the chats on your end. Fantastic. So here we go. We're going to get our Kahoot started. The way that this works, for those of you that haven't played it before, on your screen now, on the phone or device that you're using, you're going to see 4 shapes and colors around the screen, and those are going to attach to 4 answer options that are up on the screen. So the kids have played these plenty of times. They'll know exactly what to do. Oh, we got just one more added in there. We're going to go ahead and start now. Arizona sports, here we go. Question number 1. So you're going to answer as quickly as you can. In what year did the Diamondbacks win the World Series? Was that 1990, 2001, 2015, or 2020? What year did the Diamondbacks win the World Series? You only have 20 seconds to answer, so it needs to go very quick. Got 13 answers in, 14. Ooh, happens very quick, so if you weren't quite ready, be ready there. They won the World Series in 2001. I'll never forget that one. I was a freshman in college when they won that World Series. Let's see who our leader is after the first question. Benjamin D., good job. Next question, question number 2. Who is the current quarterback of the Cardinals? Who is that? Is that Carson Wentz, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, or Cam Newton? Getting those answers in really quick as we can. Carson Wentz, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, or Cam Newton. Just got 6 seconds left there. All right. Most of us got it right there. That is Kyler Murray. Man, is he fun to watch, isn't he? Kyler Murray. Let's see. Did Ben stay in the lead there? Oh, Avriana and Deslin slipped up to the top. Very close. Question number 3. Who has scored the most goals for the Coyotes? There's actually a 6th grader wearing his jersey signed by him yesterday. Is that Shane Doan, Timo Solani, Phil Kessel, or Mike Smith? Got 8 seconds left. Answering quick. Yes, that was Shane Doan. Phil Kessel, by the way, he played for the Coyotes for a little bit. He went to the University of Minnesota. I remember watching him play in college. Just so you know, those of you that might be struggling with getting it in as quickly as you need to, I will make round 4 give us a few more seconds, so you'll have plenty of time to get him in round 4. But that was Shane Doan answer for that one. I'm a big hockey fan. Avriana and Deslin staying at the top. Sydney and Jordan moving up. Jack Dyer moving up. Question number 4. What is the name of the football game between Arizona and Arizona State? Is that called the Governor's Cup, the Territorial Cup, the Little Brown Jug, or the Super Bowl? Governor's Cup, Territorial Cup, Little Brown Jug, or the Super Bowl? Oh, maybe not quite as many people know this one. That is the Territorial Cup. The Little Brown Jug is the trophy played for between the University of Minnesota and Michigan, and they're playing for that tomorrow. Territorial Cup, I think, is next weekend between Arizona and Arizona State. Oh, Avriana and Deslin still at the top there. A few people moving up the ranks. The Phoenix Suns mascot is what type of animal? Is he a wolf, a snake, a lizard, or a gorilla? If you've ever been to any of the Suns games, you've seen their mascot. Is it a wolf, snake, lizard, or gorilla? Not growing up here, I still knew about this guy. Yeah, it's the gorilla. The gorilla at the Suns games. Awesome. Any changes? Oh, Sydney and Jordan moving up. Oliver on the screen down there. Avriana and Deslin still with the lead. Question number 6. How many baseball teams play spring training in Arizona? How many baseball teams play spring training in Arizona? Oh, am I excited for this next year. Hopefully we get spring training going again. Big baseball fan. Looking forward to it. Is it 8, 12, 15, or 22? It is 15. We have 15 teams here that participate in the Cactus League. 15 teams. So if you've been putting anything in the chat's not showing up on my end anymore. Sorry that that's maybe not working for you. So thank you for those of you that were doing that earlier. That was fun to interact with you in that way. All right. Any changes here? Ooh, Oliver moving up the ranks. Avriana and Deslin, they're tough to catch though. Question number 7. What famous basketball player got his start playing professional baseball for the Scottsdale Scorpions? Was that LeBron James, Charles Barkley, Ricky Rubio, or Michael Jordan? Who got his start playing baseball after being a basketball player for the Scottsdale Scorpions? LeBron, Barkley, Rubio, or Jordan? There's a picture of him there on the screen to help you out. That was Michael Jordan. Yeah, back in the day, he played some baseball for the White Sox. Scorpions must be associated with them. Thought that was interesting. Any changes here? Oh, Benjamin D and Ethan and Finn coming up. Nice job, guys. Still can't catch Avriana and Deslin, though. They're tough. Ethan and Finn have a streak of 7 correct answers. Nice job, guys. All right. Question number 8 of the 10 here. Which current Suns player played high school and college basketball in Arizona? Was that Javon Carter, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, or Dario Saric? He's on the screen there. Which current Suns player played high school and college basketball in Arizona? That's pretty cool that he played all 3 levels of his basketball here in Arizona. Javon Carter, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, or Dario Saric? That would be DeAndre Ayton. I don't know too much about the NBA, to be honest with you. So Sydney, Jordan, Oliver, Mason Blumhoff moving up. Nice job. Avriana and Deslin, Benjamin D is only 12 points behind you. It's super close. 2 more questions here. Question number 9. Which Cardinals wide receiver lives in Paradise Valley but grew up in Minnesota? Is that DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Larry Fitzgerald, or Andy Isabella? DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Larry Fitzgerald, or Andy Isabella, who plays for the Cardinals but grew up in Minnesota, shown there on the screen as well. Answers coming in quick. That's Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, he went to a school called the Academy of Holy Angels, which is a private school in Minneapolis. And he was a ball boy, catch the balls on the side for the Minnesota Vikings when he was growing up. Larry Fitzgerald grew up in Minnesota, plays for the Cardinals now. And, Sydney and Jordan coming in close. It's going to come down to the last question. Question number 10, last one of this round. Which Diamondbacks pitcher used to pitch for the Giants? He's on the screen there. Mason Bumgarner, Randy Johnson, Luke Weaver, or Zach Gallen? Madison Bumgarner, Randy Johnson, Zach Gallen, or Luke Weaver, who used to pitch for the Giants, pitch for the Diamondbacks this year? Who is that one? Yes, that was Madison Bumgarner. Quite a few different answers across the screen there. I don't think Randy Johnson pitched for a bunch of different teams. I'm not sure he ever played for the Giants. Madison Bumgarner was your answer. So we're going to see our podium here for this round, see who did awesome. In third place, we had Oliver DeVito. Nice job, Oliver. In second place, Sydney and Jordan Kochi. Nice job. And in first place, they were in the lead for the majority of the round. Avriana and Deslin Chen. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Runners up, Mason and Ethan down there in 4th and 5th. So I'm going to take just a minute here to put a few more seconds on the clock for our last round. Our last round is all about our school. Questions about our teachers, questions about our school, questions about our mascot, things like that. I'm going to add a few more seconds so people have plenty of time to get those answers in. I'll put that up on the screen in just a minute. I don't want to mess anything up right now, so I know the chat isn't working for me. Maybe you guys are still seeing the chat. But reminder, as we enter into this 4th and final round, use the same name that you used in this round, please. So Avriana and Deslin, put in Avriana and Deslin again. Sydney and Jordan, put that in, put it in the same way. Let me close this one down. We're going to hit next here. All right, there's that one. Let me close that one out. We're going to add some more time to this Kahoot. Good. You guys can all see the chat. I don't know why I can't see the chat. Thank you, Courtney, for letting me know that. So go ahead and keep chatting away in there with each other, but I can't see it. So sorry about that. I know as soon as I try to fix it, something else will go wrong, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll just keep missing the chat. That's all right for right now. So the last round, like I said, will be about our school. I'm going to edit it real quick just to give us a few more seconds. We'll wrap up just a few minutes after 7 o'clock here tonight. Do I have to edit every round? Let's see. Sorry, this will take me just a minute. So glad you guys all joined us tonight. Been having lots of fun. We got 20 seconds on the clock. You know, we're just going to leave it at 20 seconds. Hopefully that's working out for everybody. Sorry if it's not, but we're going to leave it at 20 seconds because otherwise I'm going to have to go through and change every question right now. So we'll play this one. I'll get it up on the screen here in just a second. We'll do the same thing. If you go back to kahoot.it, you're going to see in just a minute the code come up on the screen for you. So once again, kahoot.it and go to 6509616. I'm going to turn our sound out there just a little bit. Waiting for some players to join us there. 6509616. Sydney and Jordan are in. Fantastic. Got my Pinnacle Peak Eagles shirt on here. Not sure the bow tie goes with a t-shirt, but it's Friday night. We can do what we want. Piper Hornbeck's in. Oliver's in. Reagan is in. Kate, Mason, Ethan, Romy, Keegan, up to 15. Jack, Ben, Sydney. Thank you all of you for joining. Up to 18, 19. Awesome. Micah and Tay. Somebody entered in 6509616 as their team name. I'm going to exit you out. If you get booted out, go ahead and rejoin in. So I just kicked somebody out, whoever put in the number. Make sure you put in your name in that one where you can enter in your name. So we'll give it here a minute. Taylor and Micah are in. So we've got Taylor and Micah, Bella Gold, Ella, Micah and Tay, GR, Keegan Bryant, Oliver, Piper Hornbeck, Abriana and Deslin, Regan, Kate, Mason, Ethan and Finn, Romy, Jack, Madeline, William C, Lila A, Freeman, Benjamin D, and Sydney. Looks like Sydney just took off on us. I will let it go for about 30 more seconds before we get started. So again, if you want to join in this round, it's kahoot.it. And then the game pin is 6509616. Give that just one more minute. There we go. Looks like we got a few more people in. Once again, our top winner tonight. I will not be able to tell you exactly who our winner is tonight because I'll have to go through and add some things up. Thank you, Lauren, for joining us. But I will have it in the Monday announcements, Monday morning announcements. Students will know who our big winner was, and then we'll get a hold of your parents. We'll figure out a day for lunch. Second and third place, we'll also put those in the announcements as well. So fun to be with you guys here tonight. I know it's almost 7 o'clock. This will be our last round. This one will go nice and fast. Hope you've enjoyed it. Go ahead and keep putting stuff in the chat. I know I can't see it, but I'll be able to go in and check it later once I check in on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you had fun. Doesn't look like we have anybody new joining, so we'll get round number 4 going. Once again, this is all about your school, Pinnacle Peak. I'll turn off the sound, and away we go. Question number 1. Once again, we have 20 seconds, so you got to be quick. What did assistant principal Mr. Hubble teach at Pinnacle Peak before becoming the assistant principal? Did he teach second grade, pre-K, middle school social studies, or art? Which one of those did he teach? And I'm realizing now you probably only have about 10 seconds because of the delay. So got to be real quick on your answers. Forgot that there was a little bit of a delay on this through YouTube. What do you teach? Second grade, pre-K, art, or middle school social studies? Yeah, he taught middle school social studies. Somebody put art. Oh, we'll have to make him do some artwork for us next week. See how he's doing on that. Yes, Mr. Hubble taught middle school social studies. Who is our leader off there? William C. Nice job. William C. Remember, got to be real quick on that. You only got about 7 or 8 seconds. Which kindergarten teacher has been at Pinnacle Peak the longest? Was that Miss Leone, Miss Engels, Miss Cancio, or Mrs. Dale? Leone, Engels, Dale, or Cancio? Who has been at Pinnacle Peak the longest of those 4 teachers? Kindergarten teacher. Some of you may have her this year. Many of you probably had her in the past. That is... Yep, that's Miss Engels. Mrs. Engels has been at Pinnacle Peak. Not, I don't think, since the very first year, but she's been there a long time. She hasn't always taught kindergarten, but she's been a kindergarten teacher for a while. Any changes here? William C. still up there at the top. Sydney and Jordan and Jack moving up. Question number 3. Who are the second grade teachers? Who teaches second grade? Is that Hornbeck, Wren, and Sequest? Ray, Okrasky, and Founts? Gilling, Estrada, and White, or Bolin, Jengle, and Carroll? Who are our second grade teachers? I think one player on here tonight probably has a extra hint on this one. I think his mom is one of the, or her mom is one of these people here. Who is, oh, coming in quick there. Yes, that was Hornbeck. Wren, and Sequist. The other ones, Rayo, Kraske, and Fouts, that's 3rd grade. Gilling, Estrada, and White is 6th grade. And Bolin, Jengle, and Carroll, they are middle school teachers. Any changes? Avion and Deslin coming up there again. They're competitive. Question number 4. What is the mascot of Pinnacle Peak Preparatory School? Is that a bulldog, giraffe, eagle, or lion? Put it up on the screen there for you. I hope everybody gets this one right. Bulldog, giraffe, lion, or eagle? It's got to be quick. Got to be quick on those answers. I'm going to cheat here too with my shirt. Yep. Good job, everybody, getting that one right. We are the Pinnacle Peak Eagles. Nice job. Shouldn't have any changes in that one. That's what I expected. Question number 5. We have 11 in this round. 6th grade teacher Miss Gilling is a huge fan of what college? Is she a huge fan of Texas, Arizona State, UCLA, or Michigan? If it was Michigan, I'm not sure I'd talk to her too much. I talked to her quite a bit. It is not Michigan. There you go. A hint for you. Is that Texas, Arizona State, UCLA, or not Michigan? Hope you got a couple of comments on my bow tie earlier. Yes, it is Arizona State. She's a huge ASU fan. Mr. Hubble went to Arizona, by the way, just letting you know. Miss Gilling, huge Arizona State fan, not Michigan. No changes in our leaderboard. Oh, man. Reagan Westavere coming up, though. She's climbing. Let's see if she gets to us. Question number 6. Which teacher used to teach 1st grade but is now our reading specialist? I forgot to put a question mark at the end of our reading specialist question. Is that Miss Cancio, Miss Ogden, Mrs. Lee, or Mrs. Haney? Who is now our reading specialist but used to be a 1st grade teacher? You can see your picture there on the screen. Got a helicopter flying over. Sorry if it gets loud here for a second. Yes, that was Mrs. Ogden. We'll pause here for a second. All right. Any changes? Jack Dyer. Highest answer streak. 6 of them right in a row. Nice job, Jack. Moving on to question number 7. What is the name of the park that's right next to our school? What is that park that's right next to us? Is that Sonoran Hills, Pinnacle Park, Sky Hills Park, or Sesame Street Park? Anybody know what that park is called over there? Sonoran Hills, Pinnacle Park, Sky Hills Park, or Sesame Street Park? Yes, that is Sonoran Hills Park. Good job. Nobody got that one wrong. If any of you get picked up over at the parent pickup at that end of the day, it is Sonoran Hills Park. It's got a super nice walking path all the way around it. I don't think we're going to catch William. He's crushing it. Good job, William. Question number 8. There are 2 ladies who work in the office with the same name. What is that name? Who are those 2 ladies? Is that Courtney, Stacy, Cheryl, or Katie? Who are those 2 ladies that work in the office that have the same name? Got our answers coming in. Got to be quick. Got to be quick. Yes, those are the Cheryls. We have Cheryl Romano and Cheryl Welch. Cheryl Welch, also from Minnesota. If you ever talk to her, she's got a big-time Minnesota accent. She's actually in Minnesota right now. So those are the Cheryls in the office. Any changes? Benjamin D. moving up. Nice job. So just so you know, before we get into these last couple of questions, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking your scores from round 4. You have thousands of points worth of scores here. Round 3, also thousands of points. For each question you got right in round 1 and 2, you'll get 1,000 points for each of those. If you got it wrong, you'll get 0 points. And then for those of you that RSVP'd, I'll add an extra 1,000 points. So I guess the highest possible point total tonight would be 52,000 points. We'll take our top 3. We'll have those in the announcements on Monday. Top prize gets lunch with me. Second gets some water bottle stickers. Third gets some plain stickers. Question number 9. What year did Pinnacle Peak Preparatory School open? Is that 1950, 1980, 2002, or 2012? What year did our school open? 50, 80, 2002, or 2012? Yes, that was 2002. I think I did a pretty good job of making the answer nice and obvious for you on that one. 2002. And, question number 10. I worked in 2 states before coming to Arizona. What were those 2 states? I've told you about one of them, but what other states did I work in? Maine and Florida, Hawaii and Alaska, Minnesota and Colorado, or Michigan and Wyoming? Where else have I worked before coming here? By the way, that picture of me gives you a hint for one of them, but that picture was taken in the other state. Yes, good job. I grew up in Minnesota, worked in Minnesota, and then I moved to Colorado for a while, and that picture was taken on an ice rink right across the street from the middle school that I worked at. Now I'm here in Arizona, and I am so happy to be here because it snowed like 8 inches in Minnesota this week, and it's been super cold in Colorado. I'm loving it here. So before we head into the last question, thank you all for being here tonight. After we get through that last question, that's all you need to do. There's no major sign-off or having to turn anything in. If you submitted your Google Forms, awesome. If you didn't already submit those, make sure you submitted those for rounds 1 and 2. If the Google Forms didn't work for you and you just wrote down your answers, you can go ahead and send your answers to pppspto@gmail.com if the Google Forms didn't work for you. Just take a picture of it and send it to them, and that would work. Hopefully that worked for everybody. And then we will add everything together, and we'll figure out who our winner was before Monday. Last question of the night, question number 11. Oh, before we do that, Avriana and Deslin moved up to number 1 in this one, but they're only 81 points ahead of Sydney and Jordan. So be ready on this one. Want to be super quick. Question number 11. What school is the best school in the entire state of Arizona? Is it Pinnacle Peak, or Pinnacle Peak? Hope everybody gets this one. Answers are coming in. It's kind of a trick question, but you can't get it wrong. Awesome. Doesn't matter what you put. All of the answers are correct. They will all be marked as correct. Thank you so much for playing. Let's see who won our last round. The podium in 3rd place, we had William C. Nice job, William. In 2nd place, we had Sydney and Jordan. And in 1st place, I think they won the last round as well, Avron and Deslin, the Chens. Nice job, guys. Thank you all for being here tonight. Glad you were able to join us. Still got 26 people watching all the way through. I love it. We will see you guys all on Monday morning back at school. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.